to another secret space, and I can't wait to start this freaking tutorial again. This horrible interactive tutorial. Chief Yamato! His face was white as a sheet. He wavered on his feet and I rushed to support him. Are you okay? Yes, I'll be fine. More importantly, if you stick around a frail old man like me, you'll miss your meeting. But I'll be right behind you, I promise. Although I was worried, I know he wouldn't allow me to stay. I helped Chief Yamato to one of the chairs in the lobby before leaving for my meeting. Kazumi, over here! As I entered the meeting room, my coworker Mariyama called me over to a chair he had saved for me. Mariyama, did you know, just now the Kira siblings were gathered in the lobby. It was like a mini tornado. Oh, those guys. They always attract quite a crowd. As I enjoyed my conversation about the rich boys who were hanging out in the lobby with Mariyama, Chief Yamato entered the conference room. Thank goodness, it looks like the color has returned to his cheeks. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll get straight to the announcement. The room instantly fell silent in anticipation for the results. 50 convicts enter, but only one will leave as the attendant of the suite room. Of course, I'd also like to be the winner, but the attendant of the suite room will be Mariyama. What? Me? Everyone turned to applaud Mariyama as they hid their own disappointment. It's a little sad that I wasn't chosen, but I'm glad it was Mariyama. Mariyama, congrats, and Kazumi. What? Legend has it that only one can win. The Conry claims there should only be one inside, but it's reassuring to be paired with Kazumi. Ditto, but as my eyes met Chief Yamato's, I noticed his eyebrows making their familiar descent again, along with his friendly smile. It seems there's a reason behind this. Okay, loading screen. Okay. Now come along, you two. We've much to discuss. Yes, sir. Mariyama and I followed behind Chief Yamato as he led us from the meeting room. Chief Yamato, why was I chosen? Well, you see, Chief Yamato scratched his cheek as he searched for the words, his eyes everywhere but my own. I'm also curious why. Kazumi is a very hard worker, so I'm not complaining, but why did you suddenly decide to have two colleagues worked in the suite room, right, Kazumi? Nearly in time with my nod, a commotion interrupted the lobby. I wonder what that could be wrong. Perhaps we have another celebrity guest. Occasionally, rather avid fans of celebrity guests would follow them along the hotel. I decided to go and confirm the situation myself. Oh my goodness. These two are freaking deserted little pricks. Of course I'm going for the orange one. I think there is one of those. Okay. Full shades of sadism. I'm going to kind of my great dress up pride. I look like a freaking doll. My eyes should be like that. No, I think it should be like that. No, I think it should be like that. Hair. There you go. I straightened my collar and headed towards the rockets in the main entrance hall. Before I knew it, the rambunctious crowd had grown to a near record number. As it seems they have returned. Chief Yamato quickly tightened his facial expression to hide his pain as he watched it. I followed his line of sight, and that's what was waiting at the end of Chief Yamato's line of sight. Sorry, I got off track. Was the group of Kira siblings I saw this morning. That's the owner of Thelma and his siblings, right? Chief Yamato nodded to affirm assumption. I swallowed my nerves and greeted the group with a smile. Welcome back. Everyone, welcome back. As Chief Yamato and Mariyama greeted our guests, I took a good look at the group of men. If I remember correctly, the one of the farthest right is Shindo. I think he was the son of the president's previous wife. He's the young businessman who runs an affiliated branch of the group, not related to the hotel. He seems like a quite reliable older brother. Huh. Oh shoot. His eyes meet mine, and a single laugh spilled from his tantalizing lips as he shook his head at my destination. Whatever that was, I quickly bowed my head in embarrassment before my eyes wandered to the younger man beside him. This one is... Oh, not a great story. We're gonna stop when the party glues over. May Tarantino. Arguably one of the most talked about pianists of the current era. May was the son of the president of the Kira group and an Italian opera singer. So this is what he looks like in the flesh. I've seen his a number of times on TV, but it's near impossible to get tickets to his live shows. It said his melody is so beautiful that your heart would be cleansed of all sins. Even I have thought about how nice it would be to hear him play in the flesh. And I almost ripped my eyes away from him, even if just the moment our eyes meet. A small gasp spilled from my lips as I quickly tore my eyes away from the living masterpiece that was May. I felt my heart flutter as I relived the moment. I swear he smiled at me. Wait, he's such a dick. Wait, he laughed. He just laughed at me, didn't he? Kazumi, your greeting. I'm terribly sorry. Welcome back. I rushed to bow my head to the group in greeting. Come on, girl, get it together. It's just a group of hotties in the flesh, right? In front of you. Great, now I'm drooling. I suddenly pulled the spit back into my mouth and took a deep breath to clear my nose. Thankfully, May was no longer watching me. However, the man beside him sighed loudly. Oh, that's right, the owner of the American branch, Minami Kira. He's famous for partnerships with many powerful groups, and you can often find articles on him in the newspapers. However, for every article in black and white, you can find a corresponding article in the gossip magazines. Great. Gossip. Okay. Oh my goodness. What a voice can I give him? Hey, Yamato, listen to this. These guys are such selfish jerks. Did something happen? We all left together to get lunch, right? Then we were deciding what to eat. It turns into this huge fight. It's because Minami said stupid stuff like watching to get hamburgers. Of course I did. I wanted to eat hamburgers. That's not my fault. Well, in the end, we didn't actually eat anything. Sorry, but can you bring something up to my room? I understand. I will prepare something immediately. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh. Mid-apology, Minami turned to me. Since when... Oh, flip you. You're lying! Since when did such a cutie work here? What's her name? My heart started to flutter loudly at the compliment, and I couldn't help but blurt the words. This is Kazumi and Mariyama. Starting today, they will be in charge of the suite room. Is that so? Minami gave me another look over before meeting my gaze, a smirk spreading across his cheeks. I look forward to seeing you around. Yes, please give me your guidance. I certainly look forward to seeing you around, too. Oh my goodness. As I returned to Minami's smile, the tallest brother peered at me from over Minami's head. Now, Minami, you shouldn't be picking girls up in a hotel lobby. Who the flip is this? Oh, it's certainly the flipping guy that's reading just a cold jerk. Yeah, I knew it. The one peering around Minami was a current top model, Shizuki Kira. Wow, even close up, this man is just. It may be a bit rude to say this to a man, but Shizuki looked just like a perfect porcelain doll, ready to be put on display. It's not like, okay, I'm gonna give Minami it's kind of a cute voice. It's not like I'm trying to hook up with her or anything. Really? Okay. Really? That seemed like the smile you use when you're gonna bring a girl home to her. Oh, but she's quite the looker, isn't she? If you're ever having any trouble, feel free to call on me anytime. He's a two-faced jerk. Shizuki took my hand in his with a smile right off a magazine cover. Somebody pinched me. I don't think I'll ever wake up from this dream. As I spaced out, staring at the beauty before me, Chief Yamato made his way between us. We are convicts of this hotel. It should be the opposite, Mr. Shizuka. You didn't worry about such a small detail. I was about to nod in agreement with the angel before me, but remembered where I was and shook my head to clear my thoughts. If I were to do something as pitiable as having a customer help me, I would be unfit to be a convict in the suite room. No, we should be the ones taking care of you after all. Please call me anytime. As I read his offer with my best smile, I could have sworn to see a frown in response. Wow, how professional. However, Shizuki isn't enough. I'm giving him this voice because I think I really like it voice and I haven't given this voice to anyone else and I really wanted to give him a reaction. Yes, it is the perfect voice for him. I spun to face the man who was speaking, and there stood Toma Kira. Toma was the owner of the Japanese brands of Royal Shining, even within the sprawling Japanese hotel economy. Because of Toma, the Royal Shining Hotel was one of the very few growing profits. Yamato, we're fine here. Go back to your work. As you wish, Mr. Toma. Toma is really the epitome of master at his job. I need to be careful. These siblings are extremely distracting in more ways than one. It seems that Toma has already noticed my lack of concentration. It seems like he's literally glaring down at me. You. Yes? He caught me staring. I wonder if I'll be lectured on my bad manners or if it's on my choice. Then I slowly raised my head to meet Toma's gaze, holding the same cold expression. He calmly spoke. It seems my brothers have caused you some trouble. No trouble at all, sir. I bowed my head again, for another voice joined the conversation. I need another voice.
Yeah.
You can't.
There's
It's a boy's voice. You can't do it.
No, I don't care. There's no need to be
quite so formal. Okay, you gotta learn the reading again. Okay. There is no need to be quite so formal with him. Yep. That's the voice you're getting. If I change the voices, please excuse me for it. I'm not very good at being controlled by voices. My head snapped upwards to choice the voice, and there stood the owner of the British branch of the hotel, Chiaki Kira. We are not customers. We are not customers. We are simply the owner and his family members. Maybe I'll choose you, though. Wouldn't that make you more important? Wait, didn't I see this guy earlier? I thought back to earlier this morning when the group was gathering downstairs. It felt like Chiaki had stared at me the entire time they were in the lobby. Chiaki is going to be the legitimate successor of the Kira group. In other words, the future president. He easily draws the most attention of the group of siblings. Even when he just stands there, he pulls you in with his charms and whatever that. Not to mention he's very easy on the eyes too. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about us. Please get your full efforts into greeting the guest. Yes, sir. as expected of the president to be if I would follow him all the way home. Chiaki smiled. We all bowed in affirmation, whatever that said. Now, let's get back to our room. The siblings made their way to the elevator per Chiaki command. Chiaki turned back to us, the corners of his mouth turning upwards in a smile. Then, without a word, turning to join his kin, leaving the three of us behind in the lobby to watch after them. That smile just now, what was it supposed to mean? As expected of Mr. Chiaki. Even beside his siblings, he seems to shine in the foreground. I must agree. I heard you respond in a responsible manner, still half under the spell of that was Chiaki's Kira smile. I hurried to in a responsible manner, still half under the spell of that was Chiaki's Kira smile. Okay, that was okay. Let us take our leave, Kazumi. Mariyama. Yes, sir. Mariyama and I followed Chief Yamato entering the suite room elevator. We joined Chief Yamato in the Conrig lounge and he handed each of us a scarf. From today on, be sure to wear these. It's the scarf of the few who get to be Conrigs to the suite room. I tied the scarf around my neck and can feel my back naturally straighten with pride. It's a real confidence boost to whatever that said. Kazumi, it really suits you. Thank you, Mariyama. You look rather nice yourself. Well, I have some work to attend to in the apart house. Will you two wait here for a bit? Lorna said as he turned to leave the room. However, once again, he seemed deathly pale. Chief Yamato, are you sure you're okay? Yes, I'm perfectly fine. No sooner had the words left his mouth before he slowly began to fall. Chief Yamato! Chief! Mariyama rushed to catch the older man, carrying him to the sofa in the middle of the room to rest. Kazumi, call an ambulance. Right away. In order to make up for the work that was assigned to Chief Yamato, Mariyama and I ran around like head chickens all day, but somehow managed. We wobbled back onto the Conrig lounge where we found a vaguely familiar figure waiting for us. I feel like I've seen this man somewhere before, and he's fucking handsome also. Mission challenge! Well, let's complete this. Go clothes shopping. Well, I'll see you in a minute.